Hey everybody, just wanted to check in with you here this week. So we have quite a few things happening right now. We're in the midst of 488, kind of like we're in the middle of the game here, but not quite. We've got a lot going on though. You've got a CITL case coming up. You're working on your executive summaries. Hey, these things go from one page to 2 pages, and I'm going to put a small example out there for you so you guys have a clue what you guys are supposed to be doing. All right, so I'm going to put that up there. It's going to take me a little while to get this thing done so it's clean. I'll put it up there probably by end of day tomorrow. All right, so you have plenty of time to go back if something's wrong with what you have right now. All right. Let's talk about the Apex case. Most of you guys were dancing right around the subject, all right? And this is normally where you will be at if you haven't been solving problems, leading companies, and laying awake at night wondering how you're going to solve a problem for a company. All of you picked up on the symptoms of the problems, all right? Some of you were able to capture right on point the problem. So really with Apex, here's the deal. The guy had financial constraints. The people that were holding the C notes for that particular company was saying, hey, fix it. You guys are not performing financially. Get it done. It was a mess. There was all kinds of symptoms to the real problem, which is we're in business to make money and we're not. So they sucked, okay? Plain and simple. What was worse is that the entrepreneurial approach to it sucked worse, okay? So I'm sorry for the unprofessional annotation here, but that's what it was. It was terrible. So where did it really go wrong from a analytic, scientific, qualitative point of view? Well, it went wrong from, dude, you have a mission. You have a strategy, a goal. You have something you're deploying here to get your goals accomplished. Why are you not disseminating it down to the employees and managers and linking these things in any structure so that we can say we're getting something done the right way by the right people, and accountability follows that, right? So people weren't really like, well, some people were blowing off their work duties, but that wasn't the primary problem. The primary problem is some of them didn't really know what was going to make them, basically a sleeping dog or a rising star, because they had no idea what they were supposed to be doing. So here's how I took this. If I knew you were in the game and you were reading it and you were regurgitating, you were above 80. If you came up short a little bit on, how you were trying to explain it and express it, you were in the low 80s. I apologize, but that's the way it is, man. I showed you the rubric, and I gave you an opportunity. Most people were between 84 and 88, all right? A couple people got above that because they were comprehensive, and then in the recommendations, they directed me right to the point. One, was not doing a good job communicating his goals, communicating his strategies. There was not a follow-up system with that allowed him to have some control and allowed him to have a mechanism for accountability. If that wasn't in the discussion at all in there, I couldn't get you to that next level, all right? That's how I work, okay? So now you know. Look, on these case analysis, don't focus on the symptoms. Get to what the problem is, not the symptoms, all right? You got to be a little bit, I would say, more of a cognitive thinker, which is redundant. But you've got to be a little bit more focused on what the real problems are here, okay? Now, one particular person scored a 100. One person did. She knows who she is, all right? So she was like right on top of it as if she took it right out of my notebook, okay? One, this person realized exactly what the problems were. She went beyond the symptoms and said the problem is they're financially falling apart. 2, they don't have a process from here down to what the employees are supposed to be doing. In any way, matrix, divisional, or whatever, functional. So they didn't have that. This particular person was able to go through it and line item by line item hit that pretty well. So only one. Anyway, I think you guys are all going to do great. I've got a great class. I can see it. I've got some good thinkers. I want you to think harder. I want you to think deeper. I want you to be a critical reasoner. That's what we're after here. Critical reasoners go beyond the symptoms to the problems, okay? Always here to call or email or text, whatever. And I'll tell you, those people that got in touch with me, I saw it show up in their writing, all right? Have a great week. I'll talk to you later.